I gotta hold down the city.
I gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
I gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
I gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold a city down anyhow. They gon' have to really bow. Totally dominate the game in front of any crowd. I keep it 100 while you only keep it 50 thou. I could conquer any style. Victory is in me now. My time is now. Who said it was later? It comes natural. I got a competitive nature. Look at them guys when I'm coming. They be hot and I'm hunting. Luckily they been ducking me. You see lots of them running. Challenges I embarrass them. They a dime in a dozen. Full of fire just like a dragon straight out of the dungeon. I'm just rising above it. You just lied to the public. I serve a purpose. You nervous with butterflies in your stomach. Don't try to intimidate me. You couldn't scare me with lip. I'm spontaneous, smart, dangerous, fancy and quick. My trainer told me to work. He ain't prepared me to quit. I'm the only captain who's sailing this championship.
I gotta hold down the city.
I gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
I gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
I gotta let you know where I come from.
SC Trill, man, you already know the deal, huh? Yeah. Era.
SE Trill.
Hey.
Yeah. Got about 300 on me. That ain't no cat. That's a 300 on me. Got your playing halfback. Watch she running from me. John Elway behind the center on me. Squeaky clean, ain't no dirt on me. Hey, coach, you better advise your team or you gon' get your player hurt, homie. My youngins hot boys tryna ice this like Turk on me. Fix your face. Why when I'm around, you gotta smirk, homie. Stan Pablo. No, I be better tie your shoes up.
I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce.
There's always tension in the air when these teams face off. I love this atmosphere.
Yeah, they can say what they will about this being just another game. You can see it in their eyes. This is different.
And you watch Alperen Sengun. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Now here's Ingram. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Ball. Pass to Malone. Puts up a deep three. Kevin Durant pulls it in. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Tipped. To the wing, right side. Shoots from the baseline. Here's Malone. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Sengun, the screen. Houston with another miss.
They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
Ball outside. Here's Kirilenko. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
This is what Ball is known for. A selfless player who is terrific at facilitating the offense.
A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Now here's Durant. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Ball outside. They set a pick. And there's the lob.
Yeah, this is what Ball does. He calls plays to generate openings on the floor for his team.
Rockets trail by 7. Pass to Thompson. Smith outside. Durant surveying the D. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Ball with it. Now Thompson defending. Dort outside. Nails it from 3. Dort's got 5 now.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
.105 left to play in the first. Here's Durant. The rebound by Jackson.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Ball outside. Pass to Dort. Takes a 3. They get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Thompson outside. Now Durant. Pass to Smith. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Few more intimidating in the paint than Jackson, the former Defensive Player of the Year.
Here's Kirilenko. And that's not going to go. And so it's Utah ending the quarter up 10. And their defense.
4.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what stands out to you from Utah in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Now here's Dunn. Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game, does the league office want to make an adjustment? We'll just have to wait and see.
The shot by Ingram, no good. And so it's Nurkic who brings up the ball for Utah. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Pass to Dunn. Here's Bailey. There's the triple. And Ayton pulls it down. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Guys, back to you.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And the Jazz haven't been past the second round since 2007. Now trying to build a contender.
Well, B.A., they know in the West that's a tall order. They got to be patient and build this thing from the ground up.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Jazz leading by 7.
Substitution on the court.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Right wing. Nurkic inside. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
So much effort on the defensive side for DeAndre Ayton, owning the paint.
Outside Eason. Intercepted. Here they come with numbers in transition. And here's Bailey for 3. drops in the three. Bailey's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Utah.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
They've also done a good job defensively so far tonight, just making it tough all around on shooters, and it shows in their block numbers.
And so it's Houston with it. After the basket by Utah. Durant inside. Shot clock at 5. Utah grabs the miss.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Reddish. Three-pointer. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
And here's Durant. There's a minute 47 left in the first half of this one. Looking to end the run. Making it look easy inside. Durant.
Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close-range look.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender. I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
And a contract extension this summer for Jazz head coach Will Hardy.
Well, one of the youngest head coaches in the league. He has the respect of all of the other head coaches. He's part of that Spurs coaching tree, and his extension runs through 2031, which is a nice commitment from the Jazz.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And the Rockets with possession here, trailing by 13. 5 to shoot. Pass to Şengün. Over Jackson. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
You have to be aware of Jackson Jr. He's a former Defensive Player of the Year and an elite shot blocker.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Ball. He's scoreless. Dort for 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Şengün. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And it's Utah with the ball. Here's Ball. Pass to Kirilenko. From deep. And the three-pointer goes. Kirilenko's got 6.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And KD getting to his spot there. He thrives in the mid-range.
Ball into the lane. From the top of the key, Durant pulls it in. Rockets trail by 19. Pass to Şengün. Outside Durant. Good as the jump shot falls. Give him 8.
And you know, for a near 7-footer, Durant has a very compact release. Just one reason he's so consistent.
Ball into the lane. Here's Malone. Here's Kirilenko. Offline with a 3.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Durant with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Dort grabs the miss. And it's Dort with the ball for Utah. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Kirilenko.
Yeah, well, Brandon Ingram has great length and can really affect shots.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Commissioner Silver talked about health, and he said that some of the injuries that our young players are experiencing are overuse injuries. In earlier eras, players in school participated in different sports depending on the season. He said perhaps a return to that approach is warranted. Brian, back to you.
Interesting thought. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. While we have a small sample size of Isaiah Collier, he has shown impressive flashes so far.
Yeah, B.A., I really like how confident he is. When he's out on the floor, he carries himself like he belongs here. A confident mentality can go a long way for a young player.
Pass to Thompson. Outside for Ingram. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Ball with a steal. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And the powerful one-handed slam.
An aggressive defender, Ball has a keen awareness for when to go after steals.
Now here's Thompson. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Ingram. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Yeah, some coaches call that an error of commission. You're giving effort, trying to make something happen. You'll live with a few of those.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. For the Jazz. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining on the play. 2 minutes.
George outside. No good with the triple.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Ingram with the ball. Left side, Green. Back to Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Aiden. Oh, from deep. Rebound, Utah. Oh, they get a hand on it. Thompson with a steal. Oh, George with a steal. It's George on the wing. Shoots over Thompson. Utah with another miss.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Dunn with a steal. Down low. Here's Bailey. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Strong finish by Bailey. Here's a guy who wants to slam it.
Now Thompson. Pass to Ingram. Thompson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To win the drought. And too long on the shot. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
George outside. Over to the left wing. And here's Nurkic for 3. On target from range.
Yeah, when Nurkic is healthy, he's a difference maker for his team.
Pass to Thompson. Now Ingram. Rebounded by Nurkic.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. When we talk about Keyonte George, what stands out to you the most, Dan?
Good question, B.A. I don't know that I'd pick one area. He's good at a wide variety of things. Can handle the ball, pass it, score it, and that gives you flexibility in terms of the guys you put around him.
And here's Durant. Pass to Şengün for three. The rebound by Malone.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Inside. Here's Jackson. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, credit the defense there. Bothered him enough that he couldn't get it to go down.
Houston working the ball around. Pass to Durant. The fadeaway. Utah with the rebound. Here's Dunn. On the take. Here's Kirilenko. Misses the three.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Pass to Şengün. Durant inside. Fadeaway. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
And I just love Durant's mindset. He knows his role is to score as often as he can for his team.
Here's Kirilenko. Defended by Easton. A nice shot by Kirilenko.
And after a lackluster first half, he's playing with a lot more energy now. Sometimes it takes that break to reset.
Pass to Şengün. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
To the inside. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Malone. And stolen by Durant. And for most NBA teams, the draft is the best path to acquiring an NBA superstar. But it's not enough to get that high pick. You've got to get that one right, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. And look, some of them are easy. Some of the top picks just stand out, and they're really, really easy. But some of them are very, very difficult, and especially as you move down even to the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th picks. And the guys that hit on those are the guys that end up with the stars.
And it's Dort with the ball for the Jazz. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense is all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Malone. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Outside Durant. 1:41 left in the final quarter. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Jazz.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
Jackson gets the bucket. 6 points for Jaren Jackson.
Yes, we know Jackson can nail threes, but at his core, he's a guy who wants the ball around the rim.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Stolen by Thompson. Outside Durant. 34 seconds left to play in the fourth. Good.
Yeah, and one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his third foul so far.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Number 3.
Here's Malone. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that about wraps it up.
Jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you. When I was young, it's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you.
I go on and on, can't understand how I last so long. I must have superpowers, rap 225,000 hours. Get a calculator, do the math. I made 1,000 songs that made you move, yeah. And for the last 300 months, I made 16 albums with me on the front, and they bump. Where you get your beats? I heard 93 rappers say like me. 2 singers and 10 comedians, and I'm
Welcome, everyone, to Noche Enabia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. Last outing for Phoenix, the loss to the Lakers. Back to Thompson, to the paint. Here's Şengün.
Turkish Thunder. Şengün tasting the sauce up top.
Booker with it. Williams. And it's Durant with the rebound. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. He said they have their work cut out with Devin Booker, who can score in many different ways. Coach told me people talk about his deep shooting range, but his middle is just as lethal. And if you crowd him, he can take it to the rim. And he has the size to do damage there. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Now here's Booker, and we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game.
Williams knows that his role on this team is to be active on the glass, and that time showed some tremendous effort in getting to the board.
Here's Thompson. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Şengün, no good.
he's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Shot's good by Booker.
And the deft touch from Booker. I love when he gets fancy and lofts it up there like that.
Now, here's Thompson. Pass to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. A fader. No good from Durant. Booker in the post. Tries yet again. Rebound by Smith.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Over to the left wing. Right side, Durant. Over Marion. The Rockets again can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Williams can't get it to go.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
The 19-foot shot, and Durant gets it to go.
Sweet mid-range jumper for Kevin Durant. He's dialed in wherever he shoots it from.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Both teams will make substitutions. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And before last season, Ime Udoka turned heads when he said the Rockets, Clark, had playoff aspirations.
Well, kudos to Ime Udoka. I mean, very few people believe they would make the playoffs in the stacked Western Conference, and no one saw them finishing as a 2 seed. They didn't meet expectations. They exceeded them.
So it's the Rockets now, following the score by Phoenix. Houston moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot. Smith for 3. Malawach grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Pass to Durant. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:06 left to play here in the first. Rocket 6. Ayton with it. And it's Marion picking him up. Stolen by Bledsoe.
And you saw him gauging that pass there. He knew they were coming inside with it and got in position for the steal.
Some of these dunks he throws down are absolutely absurd. What an athlete Green is.
Now, here's Thompson. No scoring in this one. 5 to shoot. Ayton. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Green. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson. Ayton attacking. Plays it up and banks it in. Ayton's got his second basket.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
And here's Green outside. It's a tie game here in Houston. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
For 3, Booker. Şengün with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Booker. Rockets with the rebound. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any 2-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
Thompson outside. Back to Şengün. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. So it's Phoenix now. Bledsoe outside. Booker outside. For three. They get it again. Pass to Bledsoe. Back to Booker. Second chance shot. He lays it in. Booker's got his second bucket of the night.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. Inside. And Smith with the stop.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. For the three. Again, the miss by Booker.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And they take the lead. Şengün's got the lead up to 2 now for the Rockets.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And it's Phoenix's ball. And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life. So I expect him to break even more franchise records.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's KD. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Well, that jumper's so effortless coming out of Durant's hands. I mean, it's cash money more times than not.
Booker with no one around. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Thompson outside. Pass to Durant. Ayton a screen. Durant, no good. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Shoots from 12. Green with the rebound. And here is KD. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. For Booker, that doesn't go either for KD. Now, here's Bledsoe. Hasn't made one yet. Good chance here for Booker. Gets a very good look and converts. 1:02 left now here in the second. On the wing, Thompson. There's the three. Durant drains it from distance.
In rhythm, quick trigger, KD at his best.
Now Booker. And it's Brooks in the corner. Three-pointer. And Devin Booker hits from deep. Booker's got 11 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
On the wing, Booker. Over Eason. Rebound by Jeff Green.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
Durant up top. Back to Thompson. Over Booker. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be back with you shortly. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And Clark, something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked, the art of setting a terrific screen.
tell you, a screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important, as well as the correct angle.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, guys. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in. It was a really important time, and it was good for me." Kevin, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the night here. And, Greg, these Poise veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Thompson. He has yet to score. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Raw power from Smith Jr. on that slam.
Pass to Marion. Down low. And Green slams it in.
And Green went to the penthouse level for that connection.
Back to Şengün. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Both teams deciding to change it up. Suns on defense. It's a 5-point game. Durant. Good work defensively by Marion.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he could be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
Pass to Malawach. Six to shoot. They kick it out to Green. From downtown. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Green's got his third basket of the night right there. Rockets trailed by 8. Here's KD. And then Durant with the jam.
And Durant doesn't need to get up too high to throw it down. I think he could be dunking well into his 60s.
Here's Green. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
Durant gets it done inside.
Durant with tremendous touch. He's just a natural scorer.
1:15 left here in the third quarter. Down it goes!
Take that rack down!
What a slam!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Back to Thompson. Outside for KD. It's stolen by Green. Back to Williams. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
The assist.
And now it's a 10-point Suns lead.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Booker outside. 5 on the clock. 7-foot shot. Malawach, no good.
Blown opportunity there. He's got to have a short-term memory. Forget about that.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball in. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing here by 8. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And it's Ingram missing.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team. Marion going upstairs to polish off the alley-oop.
Pass to Green. Good work defensively by Marion.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. In for the Suns. Number 2.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. In the corner, it's Ingram. Ayton in the corner. And stolen by Williams. To the middle. And the dunk by Marion.
And Marion finishes with strength there, demonstrating how athletic he is with that dunking ability.
Here's Thompson driving the lane. And Thompson throws it down.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Back to Booker. Fires the 3. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Booker's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns.
In textbook mechanics, make it look like it's going in every time. Booker, unreal.
Out to Thompson. Outside Ingram. 4 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. And he jams it in.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
In for your Rockets.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. That one misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Shot clock at 5, and Phoenix with another turnover here. Rockets trailed by 11. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Shakes him. He gets the bucket on the way in.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So both teams changing it up here. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Hands off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
That one goes. Count it.
Improving his assist numbers with that vision. Şengün coming into his own.
Brooks. Down it goes for three.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Durant raising up.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Green with the ball. From outside, that shot no good. Şengün. Oh, that was a two-hander. Phoenix with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Mark Williams feasting big time above the rim.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. They trail by 9 points. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Yeah, count it. And here's Booker. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have